Okay, this session we are discussing on grep command. Okay, it is very important command in the Linux to search void in the file, or to search to search a word or string in the any command output. Let's see all. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's run one by one. Earlier we have run the grep command with ls-ltr to. Okay, let's run one by one. ls-l. Okay, let's see ls-l what it will display. Okay, I want to list only directories. Grep cap d. Cap means it will search for starting character. Starting character is d. I want to display only directories using grep. I want to display only files. Okay, using hyphen. Any command output you can grep it. Let's assume, let's take this as a some test file. Just control C to save and quit. Okay, now you see data.txt. I see the file contents. Okay, okay, this is the command output. We just grep that ls-l. Any command output you can grep. You can grep in files also. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want to grep with this word, this sentence, string. Okay, not word sentence. Let's see, string. Okay, grep, just a simple string. Paste. You can grep the string, whatever the matching string present in the file, it will display. Okay, next thing is you can grep using like this also, comma, whatever the matching strings it will come. Okay. Mm, let's assume like 100 is in this place. Let's see 100. I'm just adding 100 here. Okay. Mm, here also 100. Okay. Okay. In this case, this is one small scenario. I'm just doing grep 100. See whatever the 100 lines matching, 100, 100 wherever it matches. Here 100. I want to match only second column with 100, only second column 100. Then you need to search using like this 100 comma 100. Before comma is there, you can search like this. You will get only the second column 100. This is a in-depth search. Okay. Okay. Next one is egrep, extended grep. Egrep. I want to search yeah, two strings. Egrep. I want to search 100 or okay, something. Extended grep. This means extended grep. You can search multiple things also. 0, 100, you can search anything. You can put the pipe, search anything. Okay, the result will come. If you want to do single string search, you do grep. If you want to do multiple string search, you do egrep. Okay, if I did this one, so I got some output. In this output, I want to search only. Again, you can grep something like, yeah, you can filter so many place. You can put how many piping symbols, how many grepes you wish, as you wish. Okay, this is also possible using grep. Okay, till now we have seen that matching lines. If I want to print the unmatching lines, what are the, if the line should not contain 100, and then yeah. Grep hyphen v means whatever the unmatched lines it will print. See those lines we don't see 100, you don't see that yeah. Okay, it's a same grep also. Grep also works same. Okay, okay. Till now we have seen only one file. Now I want to grep this in entire directory. In entire directory I want to grep. Then okay, data.txt is there. Okay, now let's see. I'm just creating another file. Okay, I want to print this line, this string in. I want to search in entire directory. Entire directory means all these files. Okay, only files, not directories. Okay, just grep, just to put a search string star. It will search in the directory all the files. Okay, you see sss.txt. This okay, there are many places. Data.txt, yeah. Okay, I see many places these lines. Okay, I want to know in the which files which line that such string appears. Grep hyphen n, it will show that which line number it is in this file. In this line number that string matched. Okay, and which line number also we can use grep hyphen n. Okay, which line number it is matched. Next thing, till now we have searched within a directory. I want to search yeah, last star means within directory. Okay, next one is ls hyphen ls hyphen r. I want to search all directory, subdirectory, all these files. If I want to search the substring all these files, then you need to do recursively. Grep hyphen capital R. Recursively I am searching. It will search in not only this directory. It will search in all the subdirectories. Okay, that string is there. N means it will display line number. You see, Unix learning, this is a subdirectory. It is searching subdirectory as a, it is displaying 600 line. You see all the line numbers, all the directories, subdirectories, and all the locations it is searching. We'll get the line numbers. Yeah, even same also grep hyphen v also works. Yeah, you can grep with different. You can grep with line with 804 and these two. I want. You can grep like that. Okay, it should both should be present. Display line number. Recursive done. Okay, next one is file. I want to grep based on a file. Now my search word is suppose This is my search word, cat greater than any file, suppose abc dot txt something. You can put a number of okay. Now I want to, based on this file, I want to search grep hyphen f. Okay, which file, whatever the search, whatever the contents search file, then abc.txt star. I am searching in current directory. Okay, based on this file, I want to search all the files. You see the output. This search file. This is the word. These two words we are searching. Instead of egrep, this will be the another option. Okay. If a file has if this search file, this file has 10 lines and 10 strings, you can search like this. You can add 10 strings and then search the entire directory. You see, you can put n also, which line it is there. No. Yeah, you see, this is the command grep hyphen n hyphen f. This is the command. These lines, you see, it search 100 also, 1000 also. It search this string also. It search 1000 also. It search. You can put anything. Okay, same. You can search in all the directories, subdirectories, anything. Put if you put hyphen r, it will search all the directories, subdirectories, everything from this directory. Okay, from this directory, whatever the subdirectory is present in this directory, it will display. In this grep command is done. Let's go to awk. Okay, awk is a programming language. It will be a very something like very huge stuff in the awk. If you want to learn awk, it will be separate like programming language. It will be very huge, something huge thing will be there. But we are as per Unix command learning, I will be explaining, okay, the basics of awk. Okay, next thing, awk. Okay, let's okay. Okay, let's take this example. Okay, already existing contents will delete and then it will add new. Okay, now, yeah, through cat we are displaying contents. Through awk we can also display awk print. Okay, if I want to print $0, this is also similar. $0 means entire line. Okay, by default it will use $0. If you see, similar output you will get. Okay, next thing is, I want to display first column. Okay, By default, space is the delimiter. Right now, comma is the delimiter. Just do like this. You see, word by word, what is the delimiter? This is comma is the separator, field separator. Okay, field hyphen f field separator, put comma. This is a comma is a field separator. You can put $1 means first column, $2 means second column. You can put $3 also. Okay. Okay. By default, space is the field separator. No? Let's see how the space works. SCD hyphen I SS slash. Okay. Now for space, you need to mention delimiter. It will display as it is. You see, $1, $2, $0 means entire line. Entire line will be the $0. Okay. Okay. Next thing is then based on this, if the value $2 is 100 only, print entire line. Next thing is if statement. Okay. $2 equal to 100. Then only print entire line. You can put anything like that. $3. You can search based on column. Okay, if $3 is this one, I want to print $1, $2, $3. You can print like this. Okay, this is AWK. Sort Unix also. Okay, how many? This is something like student. Some this. How I want unique second column. Okay. I want to know how many unique numbers in the second column. Oh, you see something. Okay, you got unique. How many unique records in the second column? Okay. Okay. This is instead of sort unique, you can put some others also using array. This is the array declaration. Instead of X, you can put anything. Okay, and put your name also. This will also do the same task. Instead of X, you can put anything. Oh, it is not field separated by comma, na? That's why it is not recognizing. You see? Okay, how it works? Okay, first of all, array stores multiple values, whereas single variable stores single value. Suppose x equal to 20 or 10. This is a variable. This variable holds single value, whereas that if it is like this, this array stores multiple values. something like this, multiple values it stores. That is called array. Okay, normal value store only single value, whether it is anything single value. Array stores multiple value. Here adding elements into this array. First of all, if you do cat, okay, data.txt, $2 plus $2 means adding some elements into array. First of all, not means it will check whether the suppose this is empty. At first it is empty. That if it is checks $2. Now right now empty now. If nothing is there, not means nothing. If the 1000 is not present, it will up, it will add into the array. Next thing, 804. 804 it will check in this x of 02 in this local place 802 is there? No, it is not there. Then if it is not there means then add. And next thing is 920. If 920 is not means it will check if 920 is present or not. If it is not present, it will add. Next thing, 100. 100 it will check 100. 100 is there? It's not there. Because of this not, it will check so the 100 is there. It will add this. Next thing, 400. If it is there, 400 is there? No, it's not there means it will add. Next thing is 804. 804. It will check in this array. In this array 804 is there. If 804 is there, then it will not add. It will skip. Only this, it will check all the values. It will check all the values. And then it will get only unique records. Okay, we'll get only unique records. The output will be 1000, 804, 920. This is only output. 1000, 804, 920, 100, 400. Okay, all the other duplicates, whatever the suppose 1000 came, it will not add in the array. Okay, okay. Next thing is same like this. Uh, I want to know how many this D00 this string how many times it appears. How many times this string appears. Okay, this is some advanced command. Let's explain this. Okay, how many times this or 100 1000 appears, how many times 804 appears, I want to know. Just first of all we'll run command awk. It's not delimited by comma, it will automatically take a of $2 plus means it will add, it will add data. Okay, then and after a of $2, a of $2 means this 100 804 all will come in the a of $2, all the uniques. Plus means how many times it is increasing. Okay, first okay, this means that a of $2, suppose 1000 came, a of $2 1 came, again 804 again, like that, again 804 second time came. Second time came means the index of 802 will increase the value. Okay, you can, okay, I will tell you. Let's run this command. It's very simple. Instead of ARR, you can put anything. Yeah, also as you wish. This is the name. You see, 100 four times it is there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, the number, this string is repeated four times. This one four times, 8, 0, 4, 5 times, like this. Okay, here. Um, First of all, A of $2, A of 100, it will come. I will just explain you. A of 100, it will come. This is the array index. You can name it as index. This one. Index will be 100. Value. Value is nothing but uh, this is the index. This is the value. Plus plus. This is the value. Okay. A of $2. First time 1000 came as per this. First time 1000 came. The value will be 1 here. Next time 804 came. It will add a new index. Then value become 1. And then 920 came. This is index. This is value. Again 1. Again 100. The index will be 0 plus plus means 0 plus 1, like that. Okay, 0 plus 1 1. Plus means incrementing. Okay, again 100, again 400, again the value will be 1, again 804. 804 is already there. A of $2, again plus plus. Plus plus means incrementing. 1 plus 1 means 2. Again 100 it came. Again 100, it's already there. 1 is there. 1 plus plus means 2. Again 400. Again another one. It's already there. The value got increased. Plus plus means 2. Again 804. The again value is 2. Already 2 plus plus means 2 plus 1 3. Like that, this is the analysis of this one. Plus plus means it will increase the value, whereas A of $2 means index. $2 means it, this brackets means index. This plus plus means value. Okay, this you need to understand. Based on this only it is printing. Then for I in A means it will whatever the A, this it will iterate one by one, one by one, one by one. Print I. Print I means index. This is the index. These are I in this array, in this A array. These are all index. For I means always it will check the index in A. Print I. It will print one by one. A of I. A of I means this one. This is value. If you do print A of I, it will print this one. Okay. A of I means value. Print A of I means this value. Print I means index. You see. Print I. I means it will display only index 100. Print A of I. it will display value. This is value 1, like this. It will print all the data. I think you have understood this command thoroughly. Okay, you can search using substr. Okay, till now we did using field separator. Then you can search using substr also. You want to search this some awk, some portion of the substring. Print substr of $0. Yeah, from which character I want to display, suppose 6 to 6th character, after 6th character, mm, after 6 to 10th characters, something like this. I want to display from 6th character to next to 10 characters. Always we need to do flower brackets, then only it works. Yeah, you see, it will print only this one. Okay, you can do if statement also. I want to search only this string. I want to print entire line. $0. That's it. Okay, you can search or you can check the condition using substr also. Okay, not only in field separator, this space or comma, as you wish. Okay, okay, this one is if you want to print output using space kind of thing. Okay, 9 percentile 9. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, yeah, first 9 percentile s, whatever the $1 should be include percentile 9. Okay, and then $2 again percentile 20 space. It should $2 should be in this space. Okay, after that first space should occupy only 9 character space. Second space should occupy this 20 character space. Third space should occupy again 20. Fourth space should occupy again 10. Something like this. Okay, this is just a display. I want to increase this 9 to 10. Let's see. Here also 20 I will keep. See, first 20 it is occupying. Okay. Yeah, let's yeah, minus plus. This is also some difference is there. Let me show you. If I do minus, it will come to back. If you keep minus, it will start with 0. If you don't give minus, at first it will give some space and then it will print there. Okay, I think you have understood this minus also. If you remove minus, it will come back. If you remove minus, let's see, some minus I can give. See, some difference is there. Okay. Indent, you can see left indent, right indent. If you give minus, it will print left. Entire space, it will print left. If you give plus, it will print right side, like this. This entire space, it is printing right side, all the things. Okay, I want to convert string, that integer to float. Floating integers nothing but um, data type. Okay, strings, string has double quotes. Okay, whereas integer has something, some number. This is called integer. This is called floating. Float. These are called data types. You can see different types of data types in Java, C. Okay, let's see only. You can understand only three. String data type nothing but this integer, that double quotes, enclosed in double quotes, whereas integer is simple number. Float means whatever the point something it come. Okay, I want to convert integer to float using like this. Echo 1, this I want to convert this 1 to float. Print 0.02. If you put like this, f means float here. This convert integer to string using AWK. Even C also, C Java also, you can convert integer to strings. Okay. Okay. Even length of $0. If I want to check the length of the file, suppose each line, if any lines greater than 37, I want to print. Okay. Length of $0 means each line. Let's see. Let's see some data.txt. Okay. I want to copy something, some lines. Okay, I want to print length greater than any line greater than 30 or 20, something you can put anything. I want to print those lines. You see, if any line greater than 300 characters, it will print. Okay. This is some mathematical thing, calculating average and sum and average. This better you stop understanding, like otherwise you break your head. Okay, let's stop this AWK now. Let's go to um, before going ACD, let's take some break. Okay, next session we'll start with ACD. Okay.